So I have to ask, does anyone else's kitty think that as soon as something is brought into their home, it is now their bed? Well, I guess you can see I did a thing today. I went to Sam's Club during the 4th of July weekend. Actually, today is Friday the 3rd. And yes, I know that is not the ideal time frame to go because as soon as I walked into that store and saw the massive crowd, I regretted it. But I have today off, which is Friday the 3rd, and I was not going to go actually on the 4th, and I was not going to go on Sunday. On the 4th, which is obviously Saturday, we had a lovely planned dinner to go to with my mom and dad. My dad's just bought himself a brand new barbecue grill since the other one broke down. And they invited us over, so we had a delicious feast at my mom and dad's house. And then also too, we were doing a little bit of a bonfire at our house on that Saturday with some s'mores. So this was really the only ideal time frame that I could get this shopping done. So like I said, we were out of several items. One of those items was toilet paper. We were very, very low on paper towels. I mean, I did have a few rolls, but very few on that. My husband usually has some yogurts. I buy the big one that is the Greek yogurt with the honey vanilla. He's been out of that for a little while. We were also too out of blueberries and a lot of cheeses. So that is what our majority of the haul included. I did find some wonderful meats and a twin pack of chicken. So I got those. I was looking for rotisserie chicken as well. However, there was too much of a long line. Now, the ground beef did leak some of its juices in my container. Thankfully, this one here is washable. So I just did a quick rinse, and then I'm going to go put that back by our washing machine, and I will go ahead and wash it, but won't dry it since it is plastic inside. I love going to Sam's to get their pizzas. Now, I do have kind of bad reflux disease, acid reflux disease. So there are some sauces, mostly like in the pizzas and stuff, that really give me bad acid reflux. Thankfully, these Sam's ones do not. I bought 2 boxes of those. Now they have 3 pizzas inside. So I usually cook up 2 pizzas at a time. So this pizza can last us 3 weeks. So we don't have to go back out anytime soon for pizza. And since the kids are still out of school, they have been begging me for different lunches that they can prepare on their own. So they asked for some corn dogs. This time around, last time it was some pizza rolls, and I always have mac and cheese on stock, which again, we were getting very low on. So I bought some more mac and cheese. This time here, I also got some new items. For those of you who've been around for a while, I do not like broccoli, cauliflower, or like asparagus or Brussels sprouts. I don't like really any of those, but the rest of my family really does. So new to them, I got the broccoli Normandy, and I bought a big bag of veggie mix. Also, too, we were completely out of butter. I've never been anything any more than 24 hours without butter. But my wonderful daughter Abby, who made these delicious cupcakes for my son's birthday back in February, has been on a bit of a baking kick, and she has made those Nutella cupcakes about 4 or 5 times since then, and just recently a double batch in the last week. So that recipe really does take about like 2 to 3 sticks of butter for everything. So she was going through it really fast. I love the cupcakes, but I told her, I says, wait until I can go get a big bag, a big package. So I grabbed 8 and I immediately put one of those sticks of butter in my mom and dad's 50th. Well, actually, that was an anniversary gift, a wedding gift for them. That is now going on 56 years that that butter container has been around. Also, too, we decided to try for once the Sam's Club breaded chicken breast tenders. I did really want to try them. Normally, we go ahead and get the Tyson's at Publix. They usually have a buy one, get one events. It's usually done like every 3 to 4 weeks, but those 2 bags really don't have a lot in there when we are feeding a family of 5. Sometimes my husband will take some to work and we don't have any backup. So these are going to be just for the dinners when he is actually home, so I don't have to worry about it. I think I put about 15 to 16 into each one, and I did 2 bags for 2 dinners. These will be such a, what I call like a lazy day meal, where all I got to do is take one of these bags, maybe with some French fries, put them on cookie sheets, bake them in the oven. Sometimes we'll do a side, sometimes we won't. But that is perfect for making easy dinners. And it's like not, using your brain. It's unthinkable. You just, oh, I want to do this, take it out and cook it. And also, too, it's easy for my husband in case he decides that he wants to go ahead and do it as well. Now, after I did this quick little cleanup over here, because I did make a big mess putting all those tenders in there, I have not done a lot of cheeses lately. I have been buying normally like the twin packs that they have at Sam's. They're 1 pound a piece. I've bought them now twice, and we still go through a lot of cheese in our house. We love to have like individual plates of nachos. So we go through salsa and cheese quite a bit. And, when I do make my homemade mac and cheese, that takes a lot of cheese as well. We love also doing tacos. So I ended up buying 4 bags of these 5 pounds. And what I go do is I take it into 3 or 4 different gallon-sized bags, depending how much. Usually fill them up at about 1/3 of the bag. Now, I went and got some shredded mozzarella, some shredded cheddar. I got a 4-cheese Mexican style, and then I got a cheddar and Monterey Jack, just to give us a little bit of a variety of different types of cheeses. Now, what I also will do is I let all of the air out. I don't usually flatten the cheeses because it's like a 1 bag use. So if we decided to go ahead and make, individual nachos or something like that, I'll take 1 full bag out and we'll use that until it's gone. If I make my huge batch of macaroni and cheese, I will probably use 1 entire bag, and that's why I like to fill it up about 1/3. Sometimes this cheese, I can make a double batch of mac and cheese, so I will use the entire bag. which is perfect. Now, I did do 2 small little individual bags of mozzarella and then the plain shredded cheddar, and I put those right inside my refrigerator. These ones here, I put the date on them, which is July of 2026, and I put all of the bags inside the freezer. This really should last my family and I 2 to hopefully 3 months worth of cheese. So buying in bulk can really save you a lot of money when you go and do this. If you're new here, my name is Sherry. Welcome to the Little French Homestead. I will be giving you at the end of this video the total of how much I actually spent. Now, moving on to the next couple of items, we have some wonderful veggies. Now, my fruits, excuse me. Now, my daughter, through her insurance, we are able to get at least $75 of fruits and vegetables per every 3 months for her. So the 2 girls and my son came together and they picked out that they wanted some different kinds of fruits. So the lemons and limes I'm going to use for something else, but those carrots, celery sticks will grow great with peanut butter, as well as the cuties, the bananas. We got some grapes, some strawberries, 2 packs of blueberries, because my husband does use the blueberries for his breakfast, and some wonderful cherries. Now, make sure you write everything all down. Our total at Sam's was $499.64. Now that you've written everything all down and you know what's in your freezer, those days are going to be easy to have what is for dinner. I'd like to say thank you so much for coming into my home today. Go ahead, like, share, subscribe, place that comment, and as always, keep on cooking.